Sagittarius. Alright. Let's see where you're at. These guys. Alright, so I am on a fucking roll today. So, let's see. Where is your energy? What's going on with you? There's so much shifting, so much going on. Let's see. Alright, I like this. Okay, so we started out with the star. Feeling very hopeful, feeling faith, finding that light in the darkness. Also Aquarius energy. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. Let's see. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, telling me that maybe you haven't given yourself adequate love and affection. Okay. A lot of people often confuse ego with self-love, right? When really the biggest defining measure there is with self-love, love is an action, right? It's more than just a feeling, right? So you can feel great about yourself for like a day or whatever, but if you're not putting in consistent action, if you're not consistently showing up for yourself, or you're not shutting down negative thinking patterns or whatever, you're going to be stuck in that. So make sure you're shutting down negative thinking patterns. The second it shows up, the second you feel those unwanted thoughts, just turn it off, dude. It's possible. I know. I thought I could never do that. And here I am, Yeah, the High Priestess, I feel you being very divinely guided, very blessed, very faithful, right? Like with the Star and the High Priestess, I feel very faithful energy. Knight of Wands, I feel like you've overcome a lot and it's left you feeling guarded. It's left you feeling kind of like you've had to survive on your own. You've had to learn how to take care of yourself. You've had to learn a sense of independence. And so, if you feel that threatened at all, you start building walls, right? People who love themselves don't have walls, because you understand that nothing can break you. Nothing can destroy you, your energy. Seven of Cups in reverse tells me that you feel like you don't have many options. We'll elaborate on that. The Devil could be dealing with Capricorn energy, or on the flip side, a narcissist, and that could be leaving you feeling like you don't have many options, or I see this puppet master energy, like somebody trying to control and manipulate you. I also see a relationship between the empath and the narcissist, right? So a tale as old as time, right? But this is not like Beauty and the Beast. This is like, you need to get out of that situation, whatever it is. Knight of Swords in reverse tells me that you have not been running towards freedom, right? You're not, it's like, I feel like you need to get out of that situation. If it leaves you feeling so guarded, unhealed, it's like I see all this faithfulness, all this hopefulness, and I feel like you need to put yourself in situations that feel good. Relationships, situationships, they are not meant to feel like shit. And if it feels like shit, get the fuck out of it, because that's not for you. The Lovers, divine counterparts. Alright. I see union here, right? So let's see. Let's see what that all means. Because Because I know with the Lovers, the devil can't be part of that unless it's a Capricorn, right? Unless, if it's a Capricorn, then that changes the entire meaning of the devil card. And that means that they're standing in their power. And, you know, this is somebody who is, you know, divinely blessed and guided and can overcome obstacles and understand self-love, you know? So, take it as it resonates. So, let's start clarifiers. The Star. Four of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess. Nine of Wands. The Lovers. Okay. I see you. Okay, so the Star is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is you feel like you haven't had much luck, right? You feel like you've been very hopeful for this situation to work out, but you feel like it's just fucking self-defeating, right? The Four of Swords in reverse, you haven't gotten to this point yet because you're still in the Three of Swords. You're brokenhearted. This whole situation is fucking you up. This whole situation is just wrong. It's not right, you know? And I feel like you know that intuitively, right? Because intuitively, you're being divinely guided to cut shit off, right? Two of Cups in reverse. You're being told, like, this shit needs to end. This is karmic. This is not right. Nine of Wands, it leaves you feeling guarded. Like you need to protect yourself. You should never feel like you need to protect yourself in a loving relationship. Page of Wands tells me that good news is coming. A message is coming through. Some, you know, some sort of change of pace here. I also see like the wheel here in the way, you know, in the way that wand is going, and it's kind of like I feel a lot of shifting, a lot of changing. All right, feeling like you don't have other options with the Seven of Cups in reverse tells me that this is your obstacle with the Hanged Man. This is the reason that you are stuck, right? Because of your mindset, because you keep telling yourself that you don't have other options or you don't want other options. And it's like your mindset is keeping you in a loop. With the Devil card, clarified by the Nine of Cups, they're quite proud of themselves. They're actually really happy about all that they've done here. They want you to feel trapped. They don't want you to feel like you have any outlet. The Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like you haven't left yet. But with the Hermit, Virgo energy, I see this energy of you taking time for introspection and really diving deep inside of yourself, because this person is not an ally to you. They don't even love you, right? They don't even like you most days. They like to watch you suffer, right? Where you're heartbroken, where you're suffering, that's their happy place, right? They love putting you there. They love making you feel like shit. They get off on it. They get an energy boost from it. Every time you guys fight, every time you react to any bullshit that they say or whatever, they get off on that. It's like energetically, they can't help it. It's a narcissistic thing. With the Lovers, I see Ace of Pentacles, a new offer coming in, right? This is an offer from the divine, something that grows, right? Something sprouting here. Page of Pentacles also tells me an offer is coming in. It also tells me that your balance is being restored here. Alright. So, I do feel like you're going to break up with this devil. I do feel like this is not serving you. So, let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about your divine counterpart that's coming in. Wanting to drop this offer. But they literally can't if you stay stuck in this, alright? Like, you need to make room in your life for this to come in. Otherwise, if you energetically stay connected to this, you're not allowing this gift to come in. And what I mean by that, too, is anytime you think of them, you need to stop. You need to actively tell yourself, no, I'm not thinking about this person. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Swords in reverse. You need to cut that thinking off. Anytime those thoughts arise, you need to start telling yourself, like, no, we're not doing this. I'm not, because every time you think about them, you energetically reestablish the link between you, right? Anytime you think of anybody, you establish. That's why, have you ever wondered why you'll think about somebody and then all of a sudden, like 2 days later or something, you see them or you hear from them? Yeah, it's because you've reestablished a link there. So it's like, you need to cut them off, like, energetically. I would say cut them off energetically first. You know, anytime they try to fight with you, just don't respond, don't react. Just be like, whatever, you're being dumb, you know? Or just be like, why do you need to be childish? You know, don't be afraid to call them out on that, but don't fight about it either. Just be like, look, I get if you want to be in this, like, negative mindset or whatever, but, like, I'm not wasting my time doing this with you. You know, and just walk away, you know. Energetically cut them off before you actually cut them off, you know. That's the best way to do it, is start preparing to leave, because I feel this energy that you need to leave, right? Like, super secret savings account, super secret credit card, whatever you gotta do. Start taking action towards the future you want, you know. Start planning a new place to go, planning, you know. Start manifesting, dude. Honestly, manifestation is the strongest, most powerful thing you can do. I say write it all down, everything you want in life, exactly how you want it, and just watch it unfold, right? How I do it is like, somebody told me that it should be like planting a seed, like, so you reap what you sow kind of energy. So that, you know, like, I just wrote down everything I wanted, right? Everything that I could fathom as, like, my dream life. I was like, I don't care how outlandish it is, right? I just wrote it all down. And then I wrapped it all up and I put it somewhere where I would never look at it again, right? You could bury it, you could do whatever. I put mine in my thoth candle because I was like, and then I'm gonna pour ashes and wax over it until it's buried, right? Buried in my prayers, right? Because I pray with candles and incense and weed, you know, whatever. And so, by doing that, by putting my prayers over it, you know, and just burying it in prayers, that's how I manifest. And then, you know, I never manifest anything against anybody's will. I always ask for what is divinely meant for me, you know? Because otherwise you could be infringing on somebody's will, and then that's all bad, and you don't want to do that. So yeah. What else for Sagittarius? See, here's the problem. Okay, you're a very divine being, right? I feel like you feel the magic of life. With the High Priestess and the Star card, you feel it inside your soul. Like, magic just comes very naturally to you. It's like you're everything, right? And this person, the devil card, you know, they don't see the magic that you're offering, right? You offer them something, and you offer them fucking happily ever after, and this person refuses to see it. They're so busy looking at the mundane. They're so busy, like, in their own bullshit, you know? They're like, that's not fun. That looks too good, you know? And, you know, so I do see with the death card in reverse, of rebirthing, right? And I feel like energetically what's happening in your rebirth is, well, your soul is rebirthing into a more complex and magic being. You are energetically separating in that way too, because you are no longer vibrating on the same channel as them. And when you stop vibrating on the same channel as a karmic soulmate, they go away. You know, if they want to stay in a lower vibration while you want to expand and grow, they go away. That's just the nature of the thing. You can only be in energies that are coherent or cohesive with the energy that you are emitting, you know? So if you're no longer in a toxic, low vibrational energy, you know, and it kind of goes back to the empath thing, right? You can be a toxic empath, which I have been, which is why I'm telling you that's where you met them, is when you were, and you're no longer that. You're coming out of that. But when you tell people all your problems, or, you know, you make yourself seem like a victim in any way, you talk about things that you experienced growing up or whatever, the thing that happens is a predator, like a narcissist, sees you as a victim, right? And they're like, oh, it's hunting season now. It's rabbit season, you know? And it's like, they will prey on you, right? They will be predators. It's like, if a worm is out there being a worm and it's like, look how wormy I am, then a bird's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just go eat you now, you know? And that's the same deal with narcissists and empaths. And so you have to set boundaries for yourself. You have to not let anybody cross your boundaries. I don't give a fuck what your boundaries are. If it's your boundary, they cannot cross it. And if they cross it, they need to know you're not sticking around for that shit. You're not tolerating that shit. You're not dealing with that. Anything else for Sagittarius? Queen of Cups. Look, I see you as a very emotionally mature, somebody who really knows how to handle yourself. Somebody who's very nurturing. Your love is so abundant, right? That's what all this water is, right? That represents her love. She's just sitting in it. She's like, it's coming out of her hands. It's all over the goddamn place. She is just emitting love out of her. And you deserve a counterpart that fits that. Because there's no growth where you've been, but there's growth in this new beginning that you're being offered. All right. Let me throw some oracle cards for you. Queen of Hearts. It's gonna hurt. Okay? I'm gonna be real. It's gonna hurt. Take a moment for yourself. Take a moment to really get that healing that you need. Okay? Because I know this shit sucks. right? I know it does. And look, this Queen of Hearts is cutting off the snake. She has a knife in her hand. She's cutting off the snake that attacked her heart, right? So I feel this energy of you cutting off the snake that attacked your heart. They had no fucking right. Raven's Wand. I see you manifesting a beautiful life for yourself. All you have to do is make yourself receptive to it. Make yourself open to the blessings that are coming your way. Make room for them, right? So you can't get into another relationship while you're in a relationship. Not in your mindset, at least. And so you need to release this so you can push forward into the new cycle or whatever, you know? Because you do need time. You do need a moment for healing. I wouldn't say just jump right into the rebound. You want to make sure that you're so mentally good, that you're so independent, that you're so solid, that like the next person that comes in doesn't see you as a victim. They see you as a divine counterpart, right? They see you as somebody who really holds their own. But yes, that's pretty much what I have for you. So namaste, I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one.